I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat, you'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious, release bombs and go tick tick boom. You blown me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon, stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence, so consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is NuKKle HeDD Sports. It's your boy Toetagz. We in the building. We are live, and we watching the Knicks versus Boston game. This is the game 2 in the second round. Boston's up 84-74. 6 minutes left, but we all know we could come back. Don't fear yet. What's going on, Tyson? What up, normal guy? Big shot from the Knicks for a 3. It's 76-84. What's going on, people? What's going on? Tell me something. Tell me something. I know Boston, they missed, 45 of their 63 pointers they attempted in game 1. And they just missed a 3 again. You live and you die by the 3. Apparently, they ready to die by the 3. It's so good, though, because the Knicks is our team, and that's the team we going for. This is unbiased sports where we root for our favorites. You feel me? That's how we do it. But what's going on, everybody? Shit, man. I was just looking up some stuff, and apparently, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano 3 are gonna headline an entire all-women's boxing event. So it's all women's card. When is this? It's only fitting that during Women's History Month that we're able to announce this. Yep. Let's see. When the fuck is this supposed to happen? Their initial meeting happened on April 30th, 2022. Then November 15th, 2024. And when is this another? Let's go. Let's get to the point, man. People out here, they don't like waiting. I think we said it before. It was 2 days after. Was it at the same event as July 19th? And like July 11th. Okay. At Madison Square Garden. It's an all women's card, apparently. Yankees hit a home run like a couple of minutes ago. Nice, normal guy. We also got to do the update. Yo, that comeback yesterday for the Yankees was crazy. My man hit a fucking grand slam. They came back in the seventh. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Y'all people can't let every second counts. You could be down by 80 with 3 seconds left and come back. I believe it. Especially if you're a New York team or you one of my favorite teams. If I don't like you, then you can't come back. But if I like you, you can come back. Those are the rules. Yeah, 79-86. Boston's winning. Oh, they just missed another 3. Karl-Anthony Towns has got the rebound. Brunson's taking it down. Yo, this seems like they just, give Brunson the ball and see what he does with it. Okay, passes out to Hart, passes out to Bridges. He misses a 3, but hey, Hart got the rebounding, passes it to Tatum. Okay, shit, White was about to shoot another 3, but Tatum's wide open, and he misses a 3. Look at that shit. Yo, we're just missing 3s. Missing 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. You know what I don't understand? They missed 2 3s. That's 6 points. But if they would have scored high percentage shots, they would have had 4 points. And they would have been 90-79 instead of for nowhere. Now it's 81-86 because Hart bring that shit into the hole and threw up that layup. My day was all right, normal guy, no same shit, different day. I was chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11, just wait for 7. You know how we do. Shit. You live and die by the 3, you live and die by the podcast. Less and less sleep, but we making it work. And miss another 3. That's 4 3s that I seen miss back to back. 81-86. See, this is crazy shit. You'd have had your 6 points there, and then Brunson just fucking forced up a 3. Bridges just forced up a 3, but they fouled homeboy. They found who's this? Mitchell Robinson. Well, anyway, they fouled the Knicks. Knicks about to shoot some free throws. But hey, man, this is what we do. Yo, back in the day, if you had the talent and the heart, you won. Now, if you have the heart, you can win. Talent don't mean shit because apparently talent is too busy resting. You feel me? Don't let nobody say somebody's better than you because they got more talent. Fuck talent. Talent ain't shit unless you know how to use the motherfucker. Shit. But yo, how y'all doing? Joseph, what's going on, man? I knew you would come here to watch the Knicks destroy the Boston Celtics. They're losing, but they're destroying the Boston Celtics. I don't care what anybody says. What's going down? Yeah, man, just chilling, bro. It's funny. We was talking about Mercedes now. The wrestling is a sport. How she's charging $99 a month so you can text her. I was like, I wouldn't do that. But you know what? Ain't nobody said I can't look at her. You feel me? Shit. Anyway. Yeah, sorry. So it's 1-1 Yankees. They're going up against San Diego. 82-86 in Boston with the Knicks. I like the White Sox. That's one of those teams that I like. The White Sox as Frank Thomas Big Hurt baseball. Now, if you was old enough, Sega Saturn, that was one of the baseball games we had, and Frank Thomas always had a home run waiting for me. So that's why I like the White Sox. So I keep up with them motherfuckers. Yeah, we went to commercial. If you, I don't know if you heard before, they said that Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor are headlining an all women's card, July 11th, 2025, Madison Square Garden. This can be the third time that they battle. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they said the first time Katie Taylor took away the decision, and Amanda got screwed. And the second time Katie headbutted her, what's gonna happen now? Is she gonna hit her below the belt? Is she gonna kick her? Like she gonna bite her ear off? What's going on here? What about $99 for her used wrestling gear? Texting is too much. I mean, shit. Not for nothing. That $99 for wrestling gear is kind of cheap because I know the Iconics and like the Iconics was selling this shit for like 800, and not Matt Cardone. Who's the Spears? Yeah, he's selling his shit for 500 because you know they got those websites you could buy the cards or the figures and all that other shit. The figures they selling for like $1,000 because they signed it. I'm like, damn, son. But you know what? It makes sense because people are gonna just use that to make money off of it anyway. So they might as well make as much money as they can off of the shit. I don't know how much that shit costs to make, but fuck it. I'm not gonna be buying it. Shit, $99 a month, bro. That's gotta be one of those things where I could come see you or like we FaceTiming or some shit. Like, cause that's like you paying for a friend. That's a service. Like you paying for a friend there. Like if you really think about it. And so you gonna have to be like, I'm gonna demand a lot from my friends. You know what I'm saying? I wake up at 2:00 in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm gonna hit you up and be like, yo, listen. I went to the Chinese restaurant. My man started speaking Spanish and made me feel bad because I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. And I'm Puerto Rican. I better get a text back going, damn, honey, that sucks. But what'd you want to get anyway? Like, yo, I wanted them spare ribs with the pork fly lice. You know what I'm saying? And then she turned back like, yo, I love me some spare ribs and pork fly lice. And you're like, yo, what are you doing up so early in the morning? Like, well, I'm in the airport waiting for a flight. And you look up the flights. I'm like, there ain't no fucking flight going to Canada. I'm talking to a man. And he send you a picture like this. What up, baby? Shit. You know how that shit go. But hey, man, you can't knock the hustle. And not knock the hustle. Why they telling me to go live? Live was 2 seconds. All right, let's see what's happening here. Now we back to the game. We're going to watch this game. There's 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. We're going to watch all 43 minutes of this 2 minutes on this podcast together. We're going to will the Knicks to win game 2. All right, Brunson inbounds to Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns passes it off. He passes it back. Brunson got it back. Oh, Hart goes in the inside. Where's the foul there? Okay, with the foul. And one. Karl Anthony Towns got the rebound and put that shit back with the and one. Now that's what, see, that people don't understand. Why does your center need to be out in the 3-point lane? He should be in the fucking paint, getting rebounds, putting that shit back. He don't need to shoot threes. My big man don't need to shoot threes. He needs to get that shit back. You just missed 5 threes in a row. My man got 2 points. Right now, Boston is winning 86-85. The Knicks came back from, if I'm not mistaken, it was 76-84 when I turned the game on 6 minutes. It is 85-86. Boston winning by 1, 2 minutes left. Boston is you know, Tatum's going, but yo, what a hell of a defense. And he misses the short range too. And the Knicks got the rebound. 11 consecutive misses. They have 0 points in the last 6 minutes and 31 seconds. Boston. And Brunson with the 4th shot, but he makes it. Knicks are in the lead. 87-86, baby. Look at the face on Brunson. He's stone cold killer right now. He's like, I'll eat your children. And I'll marry your sister. You see what he just said right there? Yeah, they're playing some tight defense. Okay. Oh, misses another shot. Knicks get the rebound again. Pass that shit right back to Brunson. Minute 40 seconds. All right, Brunson slowing it down. He's letting Hart get there. Hart sets the pick. Brunson doesn't really take it too much. Oh, he takes that pick. I don't know what the hell Hart's doing, but waste of a pick. He rushes the 3 and misses, but Boston gets the rebound. Yo, Karl Anthony Towns just shoved homeboy to like the 3rd row. Oh, they call the foul on Brunson. shit. Bridges just shot that three. That three was rushed. He had 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He didn't need to rush it. The guy was closing in on him. That was a bad shot to take, but what are you gonna do? Brunson was holding on to the ball too much. I know you want to try to slow down the game, but if you're gonna do that, oh, they missed again. He missed a short two. They got the rebound. He missed the layup. Brunson goes down into the lane with a layup. And now it's 89-86, 21-2 run in the last 7 minutes and 32 seconds of the game. 53 seconds left. Question hold up. Oh, Jason Tatum goes in. Tatum goes in for the layup, but Karl-Anthony Towns fouls his ass. You got to make them pay. You got to make them earn every shot they get in the paint. You got to make them earn that shit. They don't get no free shots. Question: If or when the Knicks get eliminated, should Tibbs get fired, and who do you think should be the next Knicks head coach? Well, listen, if we're gonna talk about next year's playoffs, I don't know, but this playoffs, it don't look like they're getting eliminated, Damian. All right, don't be mad because your Mavericks was eliminated, and your Lakers was eliminated, and your Cavs is about to be eliminated, and your Orlando Magic was eliminated, and your Boston Celtics is not losing. Don't get mad because that's what's happening. The Knicks are winning right now. The Knicks are looking undefeated. They are undefeatable right now. All right, so now Jason Tatum just hit 2 shots. It was 89-88, 39 seconds left, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson got the ball. Just passes half court. Hart with the pick. Brunson's holding on to that ball a lot. He just takes a shot. Wide open miss. Wide open miss. That was he shot an air ball. They got the rebound, but they fumbled that shit. He was out of bounds. My man panicked with that shit. The pressure. Come on, bro. Don't let the pressure get to you. We're at the end of the game. Let's do this. 24 seconds left. We don't need no fucking Doritos. We're not at the end of the bag. We don't need to crumble. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep playing with the full chips. You feel me? All right, Boston's about to inbound the ball. 24 seconds left. 24.2 seconds left. Oh, they just took out. All right, they called timeout. Karl-Anthony Towns is out. Robinson's in. There's 24 seconds left. 24 seconds on the clock shot. Sorry. There's 24.2 seconds left in the game. 24-second clock shot. Shot clock. Shut up. You know what the fuck I'm saying. And it's Boston's ball, but they went to commercial. They called timeout. They got scared. Boston got scared. I know somebody just got fucking evicted. Someone just got something for murder. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Shit. I missed the fucking. Who was it from the fucking Miami Dolphins? Somebody just got convicted of murder, if I'm not mistaken. Stephen A. Smith anticipates disappointment for Cowboys after Pickens trade. Pickens trade makes Cowboys a playoff contender. We grabbed both sides of George Pickens trade. How's the Cowboys Steelers fared in the wide receiver move? The Cowboys got Pickens. All right, Knicks got 2 timeouts. Celtics got 1. They're about to inbound the ball now. Jason Tatum goes down and just fucking dunks the ball. He wasn't even playing. He just ran the full length of the court and dunked that shit on him. You gotta love the Olay defense. You gotta love that fucking Olay defense. Jesus Christ. That Pickens trade is crazy. They just went back to commercial. Holy shit. Let's see what the fucking Pickens trade is. Where the fuck was I just? I was here. Let's see. Let's see what it is here. The Cowboys made a big splash on Wednesday morning, agreeing to a trade for wide receiver George Pickens. They will send a 2026 third round pick and a 2027 fifth round pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers for Pickens, and a 2027 sixth round pick. So so they gave him a third and a fifth round pick, 2 different years, and they got Pickens and a sixth round pick in 2 years. Okay. The Cowboys have been searching for a legit wide receiver too, alongside CeeDee Lamb, and Pickens should elevate their offense. But is Pickens definitely the answer for Dallas? And did Pittsburgh get enough back in return? What do y'all think? Them basically getting one pick for the 2 years, the third and the fifth. You think that's enough for Pickens? Come on now, I know y'all guys got your opinions on that. You think that they got enough worth of Pickens? Just saying. I would like the player. Give me a fucking a beer vendor, washing machine, something. Just he was fouled. Okay, Brunson was fouled. I think Brunson's forcing too much shit right now. But listen, he wants the ball. He wants to prove he's a leader. Let's do this. And Brunson gets fouled. He's going on the line for 2. They're up by 1. Boston is up by 1, 89 to 90. He drains these 2. There's 12 seconds left on the clock. We got this. Boom. He hits the first one. We're tied. That's at the worst. We go to overtime because we tied now. Pittsburgh got fleeced. Who would you want for Pickens? Because I don't know. Unless they're trying to get rid of him, on the books or some shit. I don't know. Like, you think Pickens is good enough to be concerned to get a player, or is he getting old and that's why they got draft picks? Drains the second one. We up by 1, baby. All right. Boston Celtics are not gonna use the timeout. Tatum switches over to Robinson. Tatum, with the steal, and it is over. We win, baby. I told you. Jason Tatum went up for that forced fucking shot. He got blocked. He got mugged. He got sent home, baby. Too bad he lives up the street, because I would have bought the motherfucking ticket to send his ass home. You fucking feel me? Shit. Knicks 2 games coming back. Shit, look at that shit. Jason Tatum tries to go to his left. Bridges comes out of nowhere and just muffs his ass. He says, "I'm sorry, sir. You are not. Your payment is rejected. You are not allowed here anymore. Go home. Come back later. This place is occupied by us." Yo, and he launched that shit down the court, and Brunson went there and caught it and said, "Fuck it, we definitely making sure that the game is over." Yo, Bridges ended game 1 with a steal, and then he ends game 2 with a muff. Let's do it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Heart. We need fucking heart. Miles and miles of heart. Shit, all these superstars are resting on their fucking loyals. I don't understand how LeBron James is supposed to be the best player in the fucking game and he gets booted. Tooted and booted. Shit. Let's go, baby. We get that heart, and we fucking win. We in like Flynn, and we win. I don't want to hear no shit. When we getting booted, Damien, sorry, you talking about next season. And even then, we will be called the defending, reigning NBA champions next to you, Damien. Remember that. Shit. What is Pittsburgh doing? That's the question. When Hutch gets on, we're going to ask him that. But right now, I'm saying the Knicks in 3. You feel me? Shit. Yep, and game 3 is in the Garden. Cleveland lost. Boston lost. Hey, Jason Tatum had a nice fucking steal, a nice fucking dunk at the end, but he's instead of taking that shit up like a man, he tried to pass that shit and he passed that shit to Bridges, and Bridges said, "Oh, thank you, I will take that, and I'll pass that shit down the fucking court so we can win." Thank you very much. I told you this shit when I first got on. We may have been losing 76-84, but we won by one, and that's all that matters. You fucking feel me? We had 6 minutes left, and we used all 6 minutes, and we came back in the game, and we win. You feel me? You can't do that with talent. You got to do that shit with heart. You do that shit with heart. I think the Steelers should have got at least a second rounder and maybe NuKKle. Shit, not NuKKle. You know who you talking about, NuKKle? Let's see who the fuck NuKKle is. That don't sound like, that sounds like a fucking stamina and strength fucking coach. Let's see. Let's see if you know who you talking about, Damien. Let's see. Going down the list. Going down the list. I see a Marshawn. I see a Jonathan. There you go. NuKKle, linebacker, number 11. He got 31 arms and 11 hands. That don't even make no fucking sense. I know. I'm playing with you. He got 4 years experience. He's 6'3", 245 pounds. He's from Penn State. Let's see his stats. All right. Let's see. Career stats. He's been the Dallas Cowboy. He got 52 sacks, no safeties. He assisted on 84 of them. He got 150 solo. I don't know what that was. Probably tackles. Total 200. I don't see. No touchdowns though. Why would you accept Nietzsche on your team if he got no touchdowns, Damien? Tell me. Just go ahead. Tell me. He ain't got no touchdowns. Why are you gonna make him the quarterback if he got no touchdowns? Yeah. I want to hear your explanation for this, Damien, if that is your real name. If that is your real name. All right. The Yankees are playing somewhere. The bottom of the 8th is 3-1. Shit. It was tied. Fucking normal guy. Last time I checked, the shit was tied. All of a sudden, it's 3-1. All right, what football player is going to do? What? Convicted. That's it. Let's see. Ex-NFL player plead guilty to girlfriend's 2021 murder in spring, gets 30 years in prison. Holy shit. Montgomery County, Texas. Ex-NFL player Kevin Ware Jr. pleaded guilty to his girlfriend's murder that took place in spring back in 2021, according to records. On Wednesday, Ware agreed to a plea bargaining and was sentenced to 30 years in prison for the death of a 29-year-old Taylor Pomeski. Shit. He is now convicted of brutally murdering her and burning her body, which was found a few months later in a ditch in North Harris County. Jesus Christ. Back in December 2020, on the day of his trial was set to begin, Ware pleaded guilty to drugs and weapons charges in Montgomery County. The 41-year-old took a plea deal for his drug and weapons charges and was given a 15-year congruent sentence for both charges. What does that mean? 15-year is that, are they both happening at the same time? Let's see. Hold on. I think I gotta send Hodge the ticket again. There he goes. There goes Hodge.
Yo, my bad, guys.
Shit. I was just sending you the link again just to see if you needed this shit.
I got on after the Knicks win or whatever, and I'm like, yo, I'm here, and I noticed I never clicked join the. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, my bad, guys. Sorry. Knicks up 2-0. Two crazy wins, man.
Yo, bro, I turned on the game. We was losing 74 to 86. 6 minutes left. We win the fucking game. Damien's talking shit, talking about when we get eliminated. We don't get eliminated. We got heart. Talent don't take you nowhere nowadays. Look at LeBron James. He's at home resting his feet because he's hurt. Look at fucking Luka. He's at home. Well, I don't think he can go home because they might not send his ass back to America. But he's resting somewhere in the house.
Luka crying.
I thought the Yugoslavia basketball have you.
You know what both of them need? Kyrie.
Word. Shit. All right. A 15-year congruent sentence means a definite will be served a 15-year prison sentence for multiple crimes. Serving all sentences simultaneously is contrast with consecutive sentences. Where a defendant will serve a sentence one after another with a congruent sentence, the defendant is released after the longest sentence is completed. Okay. So, all right. So, where is this? So, an ex-NFL player pleads guilty to his girlfriend's murder from 2021.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So what I was looking up, because he pled guilty to a drug and weapons charge that gave him 15 years congruent sentence for both. I was looking up what congruent sentence meant, but apparently he had brutally murdered her and burned her body. She was a 29-year-old woman, and he was 41. Ex-football player, beat the shit out of her and burned her. And he just pled guilty to the murder, and he's been sentenced 30 years.
Do they have his name?
Yeah, Kevin Ware Jr.
I know that. Oh shit! I know who that is.
He played for Miami, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow. Killed it and burned it. God damn.
Yep. My man did a bad job. He probably was trying to get rid of the body. He didn't realize that you needed a very high heat point to melt a body. You can't just do that shit with ashes. Like, this isn't fucking Breaking Bad over here. You know what I'm saying?
People see the movie and think, oh yeah, I have to do a poop. It's like,
word.
The temperature, the temperature for you to turn bone into dust, gotta go up there. I just gotta say, Nick Swin, nigga, yeah.
You feel me? Shit, yo, Mazel Hart. Dude, we had a team that there's no definitive superstar on it. We just got a team of players that have fucking heart and want to win, and we're taking it to the superstar Jason Tatum, who cost the Boston Celtics the game. Thank you very much.
All I know is, again, the Knicks were down by 20 at one point.
Yep. But they wasn't down by a heart, because if they were down by heart, they would have had to go miles and miles.
I'm gonna say this one time for you, Damien. Talk to me at the end of the year. So what if the Yankees lost now? Talk to me at the end of the year.
The Yankees ain't losing. They just down in. No, actually, it's tied now. It's 3-3. So I want to hear your shit now, Damien. See, every time you open up your fucking mouth, Damien, something happens. And it's always against you. Look, man, I might not be paying.
This is what you're doing? and this is what I want you to do.
Yeah, now Hodge. Now wrestling is a sport, and you heard that Mercedes Moné is charging $99 a month to talk to her, right?
Yeah, I heard.
But it's free to look. You feel me? Shit. I
But
don't.
I ain't trying to put anything out there. All I'm
But
saying is,
you know she's getting a lot of dick pics.
oh hell yeah! All I want to say is, what am I getting for $99?
Automatic responses.
No.
Yo, dude.
What am I really getting for $99?
Nothing. Like, dude, like somebody actually showed like the terms and conditions, and they were saying that because they're anticipating mass messages that are going to be similar, they already have automatic responses to. They already have automatic responses to some of those messages.
Yeah, like the dick pics are probably automatically gonna get deleted.
Yeah, like the pervert that's responding back to you, that's a real person, he's gonna look at them. He's gonna pick the best ones, keep those, and delete the other ones. You remember Rufus with Jericho? I just picture someone looking like him. It was fucking look at this motherfucker. Damn, he got an 18-inch motherfucker. I'm gonna keep that one.
All I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure that contract you signed with AEW is pretty nice.
Oh yeah, it was a couple $1 million.
All right, and I'm pretty sure that this right here, you ain't seeing one goddamn text about.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, it was like shit, $99 a month, you paying for a friend. And it's like, if I want a friend, that means I can't go to sleep. I'm gonna hit you up, be like, yo, listen, I can't go to sleep. It's like, I want a text going, why not? I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why can't you go to sleep? And I'm gonna be like, yo, because I went to the Chinese restaurant and I wanted some spare ribs and pork fly lice, and the motherfucker talked to me in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish, and I'm Puerto Rican. It depressed the shit out of me. I can't get that shit out of my mind. I want her to be like, it's all right, baby. You don't need to know Spanish.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. She tell me, why can't you go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning? I said, bitch, because the Knicks won again. That's what.
That's right. Yo, I'm not going to lie to, yo, Jason Tatum fucking taking advantage of that Olay defense and dunking it. And then, you know, we was down by 1. And then he said, oh, shit. Bridges' hands wide open. Let me pass the ball to him.
Bro, I would whisper right in his ear, your mother.
Word.
As soon as he's driving by, your mother. Wait, what?
What? I feel sorry for your mother.
Turnover. Gotcha, bitch.
That's it. Shit. Yo, yesterday I put on.
What a Kenny. Yo, if the Knicks beat Boston, forget. I don't really think they even care if they go to the final, bro. If they beat Boston, oh, watch out.
Yo, Kenny, if the Knicks win the championship, I don't want to hear shit from nobody, because every year I say the Knicks and the Jets are winning. And the Knicks win. I was the only one that had that motherfucking back. Boy, I was the only one. They should come to my house. Give me $20 billion with a B and my own personal jersey and say, you own the team now.
My man Trope said, you gotta come to my house and go, hey, look at me. I'm your captain now.
That's right. Yeah. Miles and miles of heart.
I'm your daddy now. And then you can go to Monet and go, hey, woman.
You want to see a real man?
Why don't you come back to my apartment? I'll show you what a real man is all about.
You gotta add the Yo, dude, I was talking to my brother yesterday. It's like, it's funny. Mr. T is the most disrespectful character in any movie. Shut up, punk. If I want a has-been in this ring, I'll knock you out myself. I'll lay your ass down. You better get out my ring.
Bro, me and Le have been saying it for years. And people are like, no. And I'm like, yo, my man, he literally hotter at this man's wife in front of the man. Live on at a fucking conference in front of the man's statue. If that is not a level of disrespect to that is legendary, I don't know what is.
And even fucking Shonuff had a level of respect for Leroy. You know what I'm saying? He had a little level of respect for Bruce Leroy.
And let's not front, all right? Adrian ain't that good looking.
But she's a good woman, though.
No, she's not.
What you mean she's not?
What he told him in Rocky 4? You can't win.
I mean, shit. That motherfucker's hopped up on steroids. He was a machine. But what she told him, what she said at the end when she was with him, he was afraid that he was gonna die. Didn't you hear the beat speech in part 3? I'm afraid we're gonna lose what I got. What do we got, Rocky? We got money, we got cars, we got everything. That can't be the only thing we don't have is the truth. You want the truth from me? I'm afraid. All right, you want to break me down? I'm afraid. Shit, I watched that scene so many times. I can tell you how many waves went through that motherfucker.
13.
Shit. 12 and a half, because it was a little bitch one.
Nah, but yo, look, at the end of the day, ooh,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not gonna go crazy because we still got 2 more wins to go.
Yeah.
But talk about drama.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm literally there like, fuck, we're down 20 points again. All right, hold on. Oh, come back. Coming back. Woo! 91 and 90. Fuck you, Boston.
Yo, it's funny. I'm sitting here going, damn, Hutch must have fell asleep before I sent him the link. And then I'm sitting like, yo, if Hutch came back, you know that we gonna talk shit about y'all motherfuckers because the Knicks done won.
Bro, I was watching like the game, whatever, and I'm trying to watch my phone for the link. Watching the phone, looking for the link, and then I'm like, yo, fuck it. I'm like, this team is fucking doing a comeback again for 20 points. I stopped looking for the link. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, ooh. You know, I was just so mad into it. And I'm over here doing a little happy dance after they won or whatever. And I'm like, wait, I'm missing something. Like, oh shit, the link. My bad.
So good shit. But
My
yeah,
bad.
man.
I'm here thinking about, oh fuck, they're gonna lose. We'll talk about shit about the draft, the trade the Dallas Cowboys did or whatever. But the Knicks won, niggas.
Word.
We took 2 in Boston. Not 1, not 2. I mean, not 1, but both games in Boston.
Word.
Now we gotta come home and finish it off.
That's it.
I'm not saying how many games Knicks are gonna win in. I keep telling people, stop saying that shit. You're jinxing it. Just make sure that they win. Last year when they were against Indy, we went there. Oh, Knicks and win. Nah, I ain't saying none of that shit. Just win.
Yo, all I know is that by this time next year, y'all motherfuckers better be saying the reigning and defending NBA champions, the New York Knicks.
Yeah. You better be saying reigning, defending, undisputed
NBA champion.
Right.
And we would have more championship rings than LeBron would in the last 5 years.
I mean, what the hell is a CEO dance?
Oh, the fucking, remember, Mercedes is the CEO now. She's not the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're the CEO. What up, Janelle? Hey, listen, man.
I'm not doing that dance. Sorry.
I mean, for $100 a month.
Toe would do it. I ain't doing that dance.
It ain't. Look. Yo, my shit changes every hour. I gotta get what I get out of it. All right, what happened to the?
Wait. See, your screenshot of her changes every hour.
Yeah. Because with the iPhone, you can set the background to change every hour, every day, every time you lock the screen, but you only get up to 50 pictures. So every 2-3 days, I gotta put new pictures in there and shit.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat.
The pictures fade, they wear out.
Hey, listen, bro, whatever floats your boat. All I know is the next one.
That's it. Yo, bottom of the ninth is 3-3. Yankees up the bat. Let's see what happened. I was trying to watch the Yankee game yesterday. I put the fucking HBO Max on, and I put the game on. It says, "Oh, this game is blacked out due to your shit because of some other shit." I'm like, "What?" Then I put on fucking Hulu, and the game's going. I said, "Son of a bitch!" You know what that means? The Knicks just won. Show the Knicks just fucking won, and I find
JT Tatum.
I find
Fuck
it
that
funny.
nigga.
I find it funny how you wait until the Knicks win to get on the show, leaving me here by myself once again, show, and I gotta call the shit play by play, color by color. Man, oh man.
If Hoach was here, he is not a real Knicks fan. Hoach, I hope you just got here.
I did.
We needed you. We
I
needed
did
you.
Get here.
Bridges needed you. That last play.
Axe toe. I literally just got on about 20 minutes ago.
Nigga,
I
you
could tell
at
you
work.
look energetic too.
Nigga, you at work. If you was home, I can understand. You at work, you ain't watching the game. Somebody just told you, yo, the Knicks won. Like, oh, shit, I forgot that we had a podcast.
You know what's that's crazy. That's exact. My boy started yelling, "Yeah, the Knicks won." I started. Wait a minute, I got a sports podcast. Oh shit! Shit. Let me get out this truck.
I knew it.
I made it though. 48 minutes late. That's earlier than usual.
Word. Shit. All right, so yo, the Pacers. The Cowboys made a trade.
Yeah, they did. Still not gonna help them.
I was gonna ask you that. So Damien, was it Damien? Yeah, said that they should have got Misha Persons. The Steelers should have got at least Misha Persons for
Micah Person.
Listen,
Misha. Until he does something significant, his name is Misha. He ain't got no touchdowns.
He's a defensive player.
So Warren Sapp got some touchdowns.
He won defensive rookie of the year.
So fucking Eli Manning got some touchdowns.
Like your man Sauce going there.
Yeah, Eli Manning got some touchdowns. This motherfucker ain't get no touchdowns.
Different side of the ball, but whatever. The Cowboys ain't trying to train Micah. But I'll tell you one thing though. Good for the Steelers. George Pickens was a dog in Georgia. He's been okay. Maybe it's because of the quarterbacks the Steelers have had. But yo, my man, this man talked too much shit. Yo, you are not the number one best all-around receiver in the league. Humble yourself, brother. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Malik Neighbors, with 3 of some of the worst quarterbacks, actually 4, my man put over 100 catches on the table, over 1,000 yards, and 7 touchdowns. George Pickens had Fields and Russell Wilson and was complaining, "Give me the damn ball." Bro, get open before I throw you the damn ball. Get open.
Word.
Talking too much shit. He'll fit right in with the Cowboys. Overpriced and overhyped. So he'll fit right in with the Cowboys.
Shit, I was gonna say it's crazy how he's the best wide receiver, but he can't move out of your block. My man's your neighbor.
Can't hold the candle to my man Malik. Goddamn.
Oh, Malik is your neighbor.
Malik Neighbors is my wide receiver.
But he lives next to you? Yeah.
His last name is Neighbors.
Oh.
All right.
With an A.
That's racist.
Though. No. Neighbors. Nabers. Neighbors. That's it. That's how it's spelled his last name.
Yeah, you don't spell neighbors with a A at the beginning. That's what I said, with an A. You spell neighbors NEI.
GG
Never
what?
mind. The regular neighbor, not without the last name.
So wait, you're saying that he's not Mr. Rogers?
No, he's not.
He don't want to be your neighbor.
No.
Shit. Damn, Malik.
He's not like my man boss. He's not gonna play him. He's not gonna pay him for Richmond.
That's fucked up. What if you don't want to be Malik's neighbor, but he moved in? You don't get a choice then. I bet you any money you don't get a choice. Damn, yo, you fucking farting.
My bad. This mic is too loud.
Sensitive. I'm sorry, people. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at the Yankee score too. So
Word. And I'm looking at
They were in the 8th, right?
nah, they're in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, but it's tied 3-3.
Don't mind what I'm pushing.
Fucking say to me, show.
So we don't
me
need
what?
to see you. I'm sorry, Toke. We don't need to see this man in the bathroom.
Well, somebody needs to see him.
Like,
All I did was sit.
like, can you black him out, please? Please. So disrespectful.
Well, we can't black him out.
I'm already black.
He black like this.
He black in face.
He black like this. All I know is, you know who black like this? Boston, because they lost again, motherfuckers. Bitch.
We stole 2. Ground robbery.
Malibos.
The fuck
Bro,
did you-
team is down 20 points again, 2 games, and they come back to win, bro. I'm very, there's 3 outs. I'm very impressed by this Knick team. Hard. So hard. But yeah, Damien has a point. You know, Pickens. I don't think Pickens is even that good. AB was a beast. I don't. Before he got hit with my man from the linebacker from the Browns or the Bengals or wherever he was. Before he got concussed by that motherfucker, AB was a beast. After he got that concussion, that's when he started going crazy.
I'm going to disagree with y'all. I think Pickens is like neighbors. He's been on a team with no quarterback, and he's still shining. So imagine if he had a quarterback.
You can't compare the two.
Oh.
Last year, Pickens had Russell Wilson and Justin Fields throwing him the ball. Neighbors had Daniel Jones, Berger, Drew Lock, Berger, Tommy DeVito, no bueno.
Pepperoni.
No bueno. And for one game, he had a guy named called Tim Boyle, Berger. So out of the 4 quarterbacks, he had 3 Burgers throwing him the ball. The man caught over 100 passes, over 1,200 yards receiving, and the only thing that was not a lot was the touchdowns. He only had 7 touchdowns.
You a liar, Coach. Tim Boyles was fucking Tom Brady when he came into that game. Fucking scored 45 points, that asshole.
That was Drew Lock, you Nimrod.
Oh, my bad.
I said Joe Montana.
You know, Show, if you keep going that route, next time there's a barbecue, I'm getting you away from the grill.
Yo.
You're not invited.
Yeah, you would never go back to that.
Right, first of all, you still rate his cheeseburger. Still.
I got it for him today. He's not here.
You got to bring him from every
cheeseburger
day.
Eddie from along the longest yard. You got this cheeseburger. You got this the shakes that will make you quake or whatever. Come on now.
Got the cheese, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. But no more.
We'll get to really compare him this year. He's
Show
gonna
like
have the same quarterback.
Yo, Joseph, show like some so well done. They look like a cold.
Shit, he overcooked that burger so goddamn much that God had to make it rain to cool that motherfucker down.
Let's just stay on the grill. Leave it right there.
My man sure came with us. I got your burger. I'm like, oh, is that a cold? That's not a patty.
Word.
All right, Tatis Jr. struck out. Let's go. We're in the top of the 10th, people.
All right, good shit.
But yeah, no, I think I truthfully think that Pickens. I mean, look. At the end of the day, he's gonna have CD Lamb next to him, which will probably help him out. But he still has Dak Prescott throwing him the ball. You know, Cowboys still don't have no running game until the Cowboys have established a running game. Who do they got? CD Lamb on offense, and that's it. Because let's cut the crap. Ain't nobody scared of George Pickens.
You'll see.
Fuck you mean?
Damien, that was a big ass hockey puck. Is that what you try to feed my man Ray? A hockey puck?
It tasted just like one.
So you know good. But don't you know no good?
No good.
You know who no good? Boston.
Because they lost. They lose. They suck.
We could lose the rest of the fucking playoffs. We gonna be able to talk about that.
Yo, relax.
Hey, I don't need that negativity in my life, show.
Relax.
My bad. Damn, I thought we won already.
All right.
He said, "Relax. We could win 3 more."
No, we can win 2 more.
Playoff over. Playoff ain't over. Why am I gonna be happy?
Yeah, you right.
Shit.
You right.
Negativity.
You are right. Kobe mentality.
Word. Damien asked me, goes, next year, would you fire Thibodeau because we're going to be the reigning, defending, undisputed NBA champion?
They did it to Moses Malone or Mike Malone.
Shit, they could do that shit to fucking Jeffrey Malone. They could do that shit to Water Malone. We win in the fucking championship.
They did it to the Denver. Denver did it. They got rid of their niggas. They champion. So
God damn.
Whose ass you looking at?
Word.
Believe me, I ain't looking at that. But
my man said, "God damn," and then talking about I ain't looking
Word.
at
And focused. He got real focused.
Oh, it's the top of the 10th. That's what it is.
yeah, top of the 10th. Tatis struck out, but the guy after him got a hit, maybe a double, and then still third, and then somebody got walked. So men on first and third, 1 out. We need a double play ball.
What's the score?
3-3 is tied, motherfucker.
And Luke, I can't watch the game. I'm watching y'all.
What you trying to say?
Right. You're right, Toe. He can't do 2 things at once, Toe.
Hell no.
He can't.
You can tell what
He can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
my camera will go away. Look.
I bet you any money though. If they asked him to solve for pie and they had a pie in his face, he could eat pie while he trying to say he's solving for pie. That motherfucker.
Not on camera.
All I know is my man Joseph is correct. Jason Tatum is soft.
JT Tatum.
Shit.
See, even Joseph is saying, bro, don't bring that negativity show after the Knicks win over the Celtics, bro. Come on.
Word.
We be Boston.
Bitch.
No more guy. I understand OKC's already beating Denver 33-13. It's a long way to go in that game.
Yeah. Yo, dude, we was down by what, 9 and with 6 minutes left and we won by 1. It don't matter what's happening until the fat
We
lady
went down
sings.
20 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, until the fat lady sings, you don't dance. What?
My man
We started the same way.
Damien said you would be eating poo-tang pie, show.
That's right.
And that's why I said I don't gamble.
Why not? Shit, there's places for that. Yo, you know what's crazy? Speaking of that, real quick, we're gonna have a moment because Ray haven't been here since the Commodores. Like, I'm watching. Like, I'm following some chick. These chicks on Instagram, right? And normally you get the link for OnlyFans, and you be like,
Right.
oh, it's like $20 a month, $10, and then they charge you whatever the fuck for their bikini pictures that they pull off of Facebook because no one follows Facebook no more, right? This one chick has another, like, I ain't never heard of this website before, Passes or whatever the fuck. $65 a month for a little sweet and spice. That's what her category is. And I'm like, bitch, you don't even like show your ankles. $65 a month for what?
But you gonna give me more than Cinemax? Cinemax is $19.99.
You know what that tells me? She's
Niggas
an
is
expensive bait.
For real. She ordered that lobster,
That's
that
right.
goo guy pan, and she don't even mollywop you.
Nigga, for $65 you can get a hand job.
You can get a ham and cheese sandwich for $65, and that should be more justifiable than go see some fucking pictures bitch had on fucking Facebook. If you just give me, stop being cheap and send me $65 a month. Show.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
We're gonna need you to stop, Show.
No comments. Don't make me prove it to you, host. No comments.
Look, you see this? There's no ring here. Or here or whatever. Ain't no ring on toes fingers either.
Ain't no rings on my toes.
Hey, we talking about the past. There was no rings on my finger when I was young.
When all this happened on your finger now. What?
So we talking in the past, and that was $65 then. There's something called inflation. That's just $105 now.
Wait, what? What's $105 now? Wait, I missed it.
It's still better than OnlyFans.
I mean, if you're getting some pussy.
Damn, Toe.
My man, he said you can get a ham sandwich.
Hell yeah.
For $65.
Shit, I mean, it's a golden ham.
Yeah.
And I said, if that happened before the ring went on his finger, that was very long time ago. Long time ago.
Long time.
Hardly $105 now.
Word. Shit.
65, I used to get. You could get 2 hours. Shit.
Yo, what?
Back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know if it's up to number 800 with the baby mamas.
Now it's 15 minutes.
No comment.
Shit.
I can never take y'all
It's
niggas.
still better than OnlyFans.
Yo, $65, you can't even get the message to send the Mercedes. That should just say fucking, like, you know how we give you the document that it's sending?
Really? You get the really? Really?
Your phone was like, your phone just turns off and like, come on, nigga. Don't be stupid now. I'm protecting you from yourself.
my man Toe is on some Chris Rock shit. Like $100? Man, how much would it be for a nip slip?
Right? I mean, let's get down to business.
How much for just the head?
You know what I mean? Like, you should. How much for the imprint? Shit. Let a nigga know you got some.
My man said, how much for a picture of her nipple in the bikini top?
Right? Shit. Damn, girl, at least show me the thigh with a little bit of the fucking with a suntan end. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some suntan.
Damn, Damien, really? We're gonna go. You're gonna go on. You're gonna joke on my man's show's skills, man.
Like that word.
That's fucked up.
I'm surprised shows married know that he burns water. Damn.
Hey, who said that? That's a Tyson or something.
Damien.
Nah,
That would Damien.
that'd be Damien.
Look at his shit. Look at his name.
That was
Look,
Damien. I'm
yeah.
telling. That was Damien.
Yeah, I'm telling. Damien. Damien, why you had to go do that, Damien? Shit, man.
Damn it. God damn it. It's 2-2 with 2 outs with the bases loaded. Come on, Yankees. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Word.
3-2. My man said, no more got goddamn show my eardrum. Goddamn, I got to turn my phone volume down. Hey,
Come on,
man,
Damien. You know you love that shit.
I mean, normal guy, you know, it is what it is.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, struck him out, baby. Let's go.
What channel that motherfucker on?
This channel. It's called
Oh,
ESPN.
the ESPN app.
It's called the ESPN.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I just tried 3 different fucking things, and I wound up putting on AEW.
It says it's on Amazon, but I'm not. If I put it on this, I won't be able to look at this. Now, Damien, Shannon Sharp didn't spend $50 million on booty. He spent $50 million on
The
the
booty
baby.
go home,
Bro. Again, I find it very convenient that after he signed a $100 million deal with ESPN to stay on ESPN, this bitch gonna come out and say that she's pregnant, and that she's gonna sue, and that she's gonna sue him for $50 million. Like, come on.
Why? Because he didn't want no.
Like, even if Shannon was actually clapping them cheeks,
You know, you should.
come on, girl.
Your cheeks ain't that good. Like if you heard the audio, that bitch was boring. I'm like, damn, like I wouldn't want to talk to your ass neither. But I was saying like
you went out, you went out, you gave up your ass to a celebrity. It is what it is. Be done with it.
Word. Shit, I'm pretty sure Diddy could use you.
Hey, no Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Just saying. He's interested.
No Diddy.
Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Let's keep this a family show.
After the conversation we just had, it's a family show. Yeah.
Hey, that kind of conversation be happening in the family.
That's true. You gotta teach these young kids how it be.
But no, it's like look, and I caught some slack for this when it happened when I said it. But to me, Deshaun Watson wants out of Texas, out of the Texans, and all of a sudden, mad girls come out of the woodwork talking about and they have the charges against him. Like, come on, dude.
It's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, man, people hold back for the perfect timing.
Whether it was the girls or the organization.
Yep. You know they knew about it.
Come on now. Yeah.
They probably knew about it. They covered it up and they said, "Oh, you trying to leave me? You trying to leave? Why? Nah, ladies, go do your worst."
Ooh, yo, Yankees got men on second and third with 1 out. All we need is a fly ball. That's it, and we win. Let's go.
I need an RBI from Paul Goldschmidt.
No. All we need is a fly ball deep enough for the guy on third base can tag and score. That's all we need.
It.
Don't go crazy. Don't try to reinvent the fucking wheel.
Otherwise, what it's called is baseball. We just need baseball to be played. Yo, we came back yesterday, the bottom of the 7th with all that shit. We can do that shit again.
Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm an asshole. I'll do a drag bunt on the. I'll do a squeeze play. Fuck it.
Shit.
Joseph Uncle Shannon lost all his sponsors. He usually starts his nightcap with a whole bunch of. Yo, really, Joseph? You lost all his sponsors? That kind of sucks because he spent a lifetime getting those sponsors.
It just goes to show you that this is the reason why there's a war between men and women. My man's successful. This woman says something, and everybody turns on him. It could be false accusations. It could be she lied. There's a video of her lying, and everybody like, oh, well, no, a woman said it. I gotta pull back. His sponsor could be use a condom. That way, the bitch don't extort you for money when she's pregnant. And they be like, oh, well, you know, she said she's pregnant. We gotta pull back. Pull back a fucking. I'm watching the game, Hodge. Motherfucking
I don't know
foul
what
the ball
happened.
back.
There was man on second and third. Now there's one out with a man on third. I don't know. This ESPN app is glitching.
Yeah,
Damien,
it started with the guy on third, one out. But
yo, Damien, you have me dying over here. My man said after all the crazy love streams y'all be doing, there's a family channel now. Hey, Damien, man, I don't know what kind of family you from.
Yo, word.
But in my family, bro, there be some conversations.
Word, I'm the most censored person in my fucking family.
Especially especially cousins conversation.
Yo, Damien, you know you old when you get to sit at the adults table and you finally hear what they talk about. Long fly ball, tag up, and the Yankees win, baby. Kiss a dick. There you go, Hodge. You should have been a fucking coach. That's why Hodge rhymes with coach. There you go. The Yankees just win the fucking World Series the way they're celebrating. The Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Damien, you know what's crazy is like when you do finally get old enough to get to that grown-up table, you know what they talking about? How to apply Ben Gay or Viva Peru.
Oh, the wild shit that they did when they were younger. Like, y'all niggas too young for this shit. You ever Spider-Man the bitch?
But all I gotta say is, there's a reason why I'm happy that when I was doing all my dirt, there was no smartphones.
Oh,
Sorry.
no. There's video out me there somewhere in different countries, and I don't have my passport yet. And already the
video was like this. All right, it's probably in film. All right, these young cats ain't going through all that shit for that. If it ain't digital, they ain't touching it.
I'm telling you though, there's a bunch of chicks in DRC my cack all around the world, and I don't have a passport. My
all I'm saying
my
is
member traveled around the world.
At one point on AOL's roulette, you probably know who Vince is. Just
Word. Yeah. Shit. That's why I'm wondering where these teachers was at.
Yo, for real, bro. What the fuck?
We were some horny niggas back in the day. Now these kids are celibate.
Yeah, but all our teachers look like fucking the bitch from fucking Matilda.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Fucking cousin It from fucking Adam's Family and shit, walking around with a long shirt on.
I see some of these teachers now, 23-year-old caught having sex with 13-year-olds. And the 13-year-olds are the ones that blowing this shit up.
Yeah. I'm over here like shit. I just wish that my teacher was 23. I think the youngest teacher I ever had was like 36. Snake, Mikal Bridges is Celtics killer. Word.
Yo, Damien, man, how you gonna disrespect me like that?
Live through the
Titanic.
You know why? Because Hutch would have known there's plenty of room on that fucking door.
Bro, I would have kicked that bitch off the door. Fuck out of here. What you think you doing? I would have been like, yo, you need to slide over.
See, it's movies like that see, that's the problem with chivalry. Women nowadays, women and children first because they see fucking Titanic. Like, you don't understand. We did that shit because we didn't want to see y'all motherfuckers die, not because it was the right thing. You didn't expect that shit. And if you was a good woman, you'd be like, no, I'm staying with my man. Staying by my man. like the song say. You done. You forgot how big a door was, and you forgot how to make a sandwich.
Yo, not for nothing. That door was big,
It was.
and as small, as skinny as Leonardo DiCaprio was in that movie, there's room for both. There's room for both of them.
But she held on to that fucking diamond though, right? That jewel. She held the fuck on to that. I love you, Jack. Go to the bottom of the ocean. This jewel's staying with me.
Bitch is like, I love you, Jack. I love you, Jack.
Thank you for my gift.
I got this necklace.
Word. Thank you for my gift. I'll never forget you. Bye bye now.
Listen, man, it's all jokes, people. Don't take us serious.
I ain't fucking joking.
You joking.
I'm Jack's cousin.
Dude, that would make you old. Like older than me old.
I mean, it depends on what year you're talking about.
She got to say distant cousin.
I mean, I'm talking to him.
Long distance.
Word. Like, I mean, he died in what, the Arctic? I haven't seen that motherfucker in a minute.
Imagine my man come back.
It's me.
Look, Captain America did it. Why can't Jack do it?
I mean, shit, that water was freezing. Just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Just a theory. Just a theory.
Right? Don't get mad at us. Bitch don't know how to kill the motherfucker. Shit. But all right. Let's get down to nitty gritty because AEW's already going.
All I know is Knicks won, the fuck Boston, and the Yankees won.
Yep. Fuck one.
Kiss my ass, Damien. Kiss my ass.
That's right. Fuck one year.
Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
Yo,
what was that?
What the fuck are you doing with your phone, bro?
It's like he's in the bathroom with the lights off now.
Yeah, my man looking like he's like, look at me now.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. Look at me.
No, but
the lights went off.
That's how long you been in the bathroom. Light go off.
His fucking
My man
his
got
legs
the
are
most
fucking sore.
My man got the motion sensors in the fucking bathroom. Shh, stay still.
His legs are sore and shit.
His legs done fell asleep. That's why he ain't walking. He been sitting for so goddamn long. His legs fell asleep.
Word. My man's over here. His hamstrings are tight. Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. I be hating that shit. And you stand up, and your hamstring be indented, and like, God damn it! I came in here to take a piss.
Your legs are shaking. Feel like a newborn baby that just got birthed.
Word. I need 25 minutes to get the feeling back.
Don't know who Snake is because not a fan of AEW, but they've been putting out fire.
Yeah, Snake's watched us since the last wrestling stream, so he's seen us since last week.
All right.
He seems like he's a mature head, aka old. I ain't trying to say nothing, Damien. I mean Snake. I'm just letting you know.
And then Knight was said, I would say something, but I hear somebody outside the bathroom.
Shit.
Nah, but listen, bro. Yankees won. The Knicks won. The Giants apparently won the Super Bowl. I mean, the draft. New York is winning.
Did the Mets lose?
We ain't talking about them.
We talking about New York.
Read the room.
We talking about New York.
We need them to lose.
We're not talking about Queens.
We're not talking about places to go eat steak.
Right.
Shit. We talking about the Bronx and the Madison Square Garden.
That's right.
Not the Queens. Little Asia over there.
Or the Brooklyn.
Yeah, none of that shit. We're not talking about Little Asia, Little Jerusalem. We're talking about the Bronx and Madison Square Garden. Didn't you always want to square, Martin?
We're not talking about Big Trouble in Little China.
Word. Shit. We're not talking about fucking cockball sweat pussy. Talking about passion. 40-year-old version. So goddamn, get your shit together. You'll be the only one knowing this shit. Tonight, the whole New York won. That's
You
right.
know the Mets won. They beat the Diamondbacks 7-1 in Arizona.
But that don't matter.
Okay. Show. Does that make you happy?
Huh? You happy now, Show?
Does that make you happy?
We made the Mets win. We forced them to win. And then he doesn't even acknowledge you. He said, "Fuck your truth."
But listen,
All right.
real serious question.
Yeah.
Where do the Lakers go from here?
Home.
They Besides that, like you traded for Luka, thinking that was gonna put you over the hump.
Yeah. So
It didn't.
Yeah. It's a dilemma because LeBron can take his option to leave. And Luka, I think, can leave also. Like, because he only had 1 year left on his contract, or is it next year that he leaves?
No, but I think it's this year. Yeah, they and he can't even sign for the max contract if he does sign with the Lakers.
Yeah,
So
because
now
they fucked that up.
does Luka stay with the Lakers and go, listen, I'm gonna need y'all to invest. Does LeBron walk and say, hey, I need you to release my son from his contract so he can come with me?
Shit, that'd be stupid as fuck. But imagine that though. LeBron walks around with his son.
He's the only reason why Bronny got drafted is because of his last name. Just cut the crap.
It's true. But like, where do you go? Because I'm sorry, I know. I am not a basketball guy, but I am a sportsman. And if I was an owner of a team, I don't give a shit if you got LeBron James, Bronny James, and Michael James, Lakers in 5. I don't care about that shit. I am not bringing you and your son into my fucking team. You could say the motherfucker free. You can't win, Brock. This is...
Well, how about this? How about the Lakers come out and say, listen, the only reason we drafted Bronny is because of LeBron. So if the LeBron's not going to be on our team, we're going to cut our losses.
I mean, yeah, they can do that. But then everybody's going to be like, oh, but look, they jaded and they hating on LeBron. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, it speaks for himself. Bronny's not an asset.
No, he's not. And that's my whole thing. It's not like you're losing a great fucking player.
Because if that was the case, then it'll be like, you know what? It don't matter where LeBron goes. We got Bronny.
But like I said earlier, it's funny how Luka loses, LeBron loses without your man Kyrie.
That's true. That's true. And and the crazy shit is this. This is another player that's considered the best player in the league. Playing with LeBron, they lose.
Right. LeBron, for all his crying and whatever that people say that he didn't play with great players, has been on various teams with great players. And let's not forget that when he was with Cleveland and he was with Miami, the NBA East was called the NBA Least.
Yeah, it's funny because they put up the stat like his last 8 years on the East, he went to the finals every year. His last 8 years with the Lakers, he went to the finals I think once or twice.
Let's cut the crap. The East is the Eastern Conference. Now that is becoming the way it was back in the 90s, in the late 90s and the early 2000s. But when LeBron was in his prime, the East was crappy.
Yeah. Garbage is what they think they were calling them.
They were. Well, it was called the NBA least.
Yeah. The least in
Like
confidence.
you had any team LeBron was on, and then like 20 games behind that team was the next. That was the number 2 team.
Yeah, but the Supersonics, the Knicks, the fucking shit. I'm trying to figure out what other the Pacers. They weren't good enough to play with LeBron in that era. You know what I'm saying? The 90s, you know, in the 90s, those teams wasn't good enough to play with LeBron in those eras.
You know, my whole thing is like you claim to be the best player in your generation, because again, fuck Jordan, but never did when he was playing that he said he was the GOAT.
But even then, he proved it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Jordan never said, "Yeah, I'm the GOAT."
Yeah.
While he was playing.
Yeah.
After he stopped playing, yeah, he said it. But when he was playing, he never said, "I'm the GOAT." LeBron is like in his 3rd year, he talking about he's the GOAT.
Word.
Or whatever. My man, you weren't even the best. You claim to be the best player, but you didn't win during your generation. You had other people.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Jordan can literally say, "Yo, I was the best player during my playing days." And you can list players underneath him and still say, "Yeah, you know, Barkley was the man, but Jordan was still better."
And they will say Jordan was better. You know, Reggie Miller's somebody that fucking talks shit about everybody, and he said that Jordan was way better. He's like, I couldn't stop him.
Right. But you have LeBron, and you literally he lost to Duncan and the Spurs.
He lost to Dirk and the Mavericks.
Right. And let's cut the crap. As good as Dirk was, at no point was anybody saying Dirk was top 5 while he was playing.
Yeah, he was just the best in the Mavericks.
Right. Like, Dirk was a great scorer, shooter on the Mavs, but you would never have him in your top 5. I'll say you probably have him in your top 10, but you ain't have him in your top 5 of players. All right?
Word.
All I'm saying is, for somebody to claim he's the best, bro, you lost a lot.
And and this is the thing though, you can lose and claim you're the best if you're putting in the effort to win. Like fucking we just saw Jalen Brunson putting in that effort, scoring, and Bridges playing defense and all that. And if they would have lost, they lost, but they tried. They did their best. Next game, we go back at them.
Right.
I watched the fucking Lakers lose, and LeBron is just standing there going, "Who's supposed to guard this man?" And the dude's like, "Yo, watch tower. You can't just stand there looking with the light flashing so people could get past you." You know what I'm saying? I didn't run the fight for.
I didn't get the call. I didn't get the call.
Yeah, my man's on the bench talking about, "Yo, that was a foul, ref." He's in the showers like, "Foul. The water touched me." He wants to start every game with a fucking technical.
Bro, again, I've never seen somebody claim he is the best, and other people have shined above him.
Yeah, I would have defended him in the Cavs with Kyrie and Kevin Love, even in like the Heat and all that. But now when he went to Lakers, I just see the laziness in him. You know, everybody want to talk about he works hard, he takes care of his body and all that other shit. For what? You're not doing nothing on the court. Michael Jordan in his last fucking season played 82 games. It's an 82 game season. These stars now are playing what, 50 games, 40 something games because they need to rest. What? How are you in better condition and you need to rest?
Oh, you know why? Because the game is more advanced. Bullshit.
It ain't that advanced. They're playing threes. Dude, in game 1, the Boston Celtics missed 45 of the 63s they took. Dude, the last 7 minutes, They did not score a point. They were on a 21-2 fucking run, the Knicks.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. Bro, they don't know how to score in the paint. And mind you, they got Tatum, Porzingis, out offer. Like, they got players that should be able to dominate in the paint, but they too worried about shooting the 3.
Yo, I was doing the math. Get this, Hodge. They missed, at the time I was watching, 4 3-pointers. The lane was open. If you took a layup, those 4 times you had 8 points. You can't say you would have had 12 because you missed them. So you gave up 8 points because you wanted to fucking shoot a 3. They called high percentage shots for a reason.
That's right.
And yo, dude, there's a video out there saying that, like, Kobe Bryant was saying that James Harden style will never win a championship.
Never.
And yo, dude, and it shows. And I swear to God, that's why I keep telling Show this whole shit with Aaron Rodgers. The numbers do not mean nothing to me. I don't care how many points you put up, how many this, how many that. Can you win or can you not win? Pete Rose put up he goes, if you're gonna start a new team, who's the first player you're going with? And it was, one dude said Cal Ripken Jr., another dude said Derek Jeter, and he goes, Cal Ripken was there for the long haul, yeah. Derek Jeter is the most winning shortstop, but the best player of all time is A-Rod. You got to start with A-Rod. And I'm sitting there going, Derek Jeter was in the dynasty of the Yankees when we three-peated. I'm getting the winner. I'm picking the winner. The captain of the team that was the dynasty in baseball. That's who I'm getting. I don't care how good you were.
Right. My man was the captain of the Yankees for a reason. And it's funny because I laugh because at the time where it was, who's the best shortstop? Is it A-Rod, Jeter, Nomar Garcia Parra, and whoever else you put there? Ain't none of them win more than one championship besides Jeter.
Yeah.
None of them. Sometimes it's not about the numbers. Sometimes it is, can you be a leader amongst men?
Yeah. And it goes to show you that he was the leader of one of the best teams that had some of the best players. And if you're a leader and people follow you and you got the best team, you're going to win.
Let me break this down for people. The whole Derek Jeter becoming the captain. All right. Derek Jeter was a rookie in 1995. He came up for a couple of games and they sent him back down. Okay. He started full time in 96. Right? He wasn't named captain until I think like 1998 or 1999. You know who else was on those teams? Bernie Williams was on that team. And at that point, he was on the team longer than Derek Jeter. Paul O'Neill was on those teams. He was there longer than Derek Jeter. Rivera was on those teams. Rivera came around the same time. Andy Pettit was on those teams. He came up around the same time as Derek Jeter. You know what I'm saying? You had David Cone on the Yankee team. You had guys. You know what I'm saying? That were there with a bigger name, longer tenure Yankees. But who did the players say was the captain? Now, mind you, the players were saying Jeter was the captain before he got the official title from the Yankees. All right? Because you got to remember, the last Yankee captain before the Jeter was Don Mattingly.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Think about that. And as much as I love my man Donnie Baseball, you know what I'm saying? He never won a chip.
And it was the year after he left, they won.
He won the MVP. And here's why I respect Don Mattingly. All right? They won the year after he left. And the Yankees said, yo, we want to give you a ring. And he said, nah, I didn't earn that shit. That's how you know you are. Don Mattingly will forever be my favorite Yankee of all time. That's who I saw growing up. followed by Derek Jeter. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But the man said, "Nah, I don't deserve that ring. I didn't earn it." My man, you know how to give a team your heart and soul and your health. Because remember, the only reason the Don Mattingly had to retire is because of his back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My man said, "Nah, I didn't earn that shit."
That,
Oh
I mean
damn!
well,
I'm sorry to cut you off, but OKC is already up 78-43 at
God
before halftime.
damn.
All right, maybe OKC is not playing around. They're like, all right, we saw what the Knicks did to Boston. We're gonna make sure we up by 40.
Well, I mean, they did lose the last game, so you know,
Right. No,
but
but listen, much respect to Don Manning or whatever, but again, Derek Jeter was not the best player on that team, but he was the leader of that team.
and he made people better because he played full out. He did shit that ain't nobody ever seen before. His athleticism and all, and he stood there like, "We got the
Bro,
out. There's two more to go." He didn't sit there and praise it.
in 96, he wasn't supposed to be where he was, but he saw where the throw was, ran across the field,
Never
and
forget.
threw a backhanded shovel pass to Posada to get Jeremy Giambi at home plate
Jason Jam.
in 1996. Yo, without that play, Yankees don't win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in a playoff series against Boston, this man went face first into the front row seats, came out with a cut or whatever. My man was like, "Nah, I'm good.
Came out with
I don't need you to take me out." My
word.
man sounded like a boxer. Yeah, no, just patch it
Yeah,
up. Put
that's
me
it.
back out there.
My man said we don't need to
Listen,
call a technical foul on the fan. The fan don't need to get kicked out.
well, it wasn't
I'll
the
be all
fan.
right.
It was that chair that got.
No, I mean the fan that bought the tickets there needed to get kicked out because why were you sitting there? You know, nowadays it's the fans'
Yeah,
fucking
you
fault.
got to protect my man. You got to protect your baseball player. You just
Yeah,
stay there
no.
and got hit by Derek Jeter.
Yeah, he went into the crowd, came out with a hot dog, some nachos, and the ball. Looked at fucking Posada like, "Tu quieres un nacho?"
Yo, but at the same time, I ain't never seen Jeter talking about, "Yo, I need a day. I
Nope,
need a break."
nope. And in baseball they play back to backs.
162 games. That's more. That's
And
almost double. That's almost double what the regular season for basketball is.
yeah, and
Basketball is 84. Baseball is 162.
and even further back in time, the pitchers when they had back to backs would stay on game 2. They didn't do this. I'm pitching 4 innings and then I'll come back on Thursday.
The funny thing is that whole 4 inning shit. That's all the coaches. Coaches started that because they didn't want to burn out their pitchers. But my man, I remember I grew up watching Nolan Ryan play. My man Nolan Ryan, who growing up was the greatest pitcher, never won a Cy Young. That's one. My man would literally have at least 10 complete games a year. My man's like, "Yo, you ain't taking me out of this game." I said, "You know how the only way you're gonna take me out of this game is in the body bag, in the body bags,
Word.
the body bag. So unless you're gonna put me in the body bag, you better turn around and sit your ass down."
Yeah, he's like, I ain't got Mariano Rivera to fucking close this game. You keep me in this motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, dude, but it be like that. Like again, if I was building a team around a player, and they told me who would you be your first pick, truthfully, and this is no disrespect to Jeter, Ken Griffey Jr.
I was thinking that same thing. You want to talk about one of the best swings in the game?
My man had the sweetest swing I've ever seen. It was so effortless. Like you seen guys take a swing and you see like they put a whole bunch of oomph into it because they're trying to smack the ball. My man Griffey was like, "I got it." The sweetest, most effortless swing I've ever seen in sports.
Word.
And then hold on, not to cut you off. And then You add the fact that the man can cover center field like nobody's business,
Mm.
and had a cannon. Yeah,
Shit. Yeah. Am I bugging? Am I remembering this? His father hit a home run, and then the next at bat was Ken Griffey.
yeah. They're the
and then
only
he hit a home
father
run right
son
after.
duo. They're the only father son duo to hit back-to-back home runs in the history of the NFL, of the NBA, MLB. I'm sorry.
And they hit that shit so hard. It was in the NFL, the MLB, the NHL, and the NBA. Fuck what you heard. If LeBron get a foul for
The
looking,
crazy thing is that his father was a decent player, but Ken Griffey's one of the greatest.
yeah,
That goes to show you, if your father is one of the greatest, you are gonna be ass.
Yep.
If your father was good but not great, you're gonna be one of the greats. Look at Steph Curry. His father, Del Curry, good player, great shooter, but it wasn't like, oh my God, Del Curry is one of the best players ever. His son, Steph, one of the best players.
you know what it is, because people need to learn how to lose. Like this is the thing. Jordan got cut from his high school team twice,
Basketball
right?
team, yep.
And he had to learn how to become better than everybody. And when you have that drive and that killer instinct never leaves you, no matter how good someone is against you, you put that extra gear on. You turn Super Saiyan.
It wasn't handed to him.
Yeah,
He wasn't handing.
You switch that
you're
gear.
decent, so we're gonna put you on the team. Like, no,
Yeah.
his high school basketball coach made him earn being on the team.
Look at Kobe. He was naturally gifted, but he had to earn those championships also. Look at his daughter. From God rest her soul, but they're saying that she would have saved the WNBA if she was playing. That's how good she was. Because I'm pretty sure he instilled in her, like, listen, because that's what it is. It's either one, you don't know what it's like to earn something, and that's why you're gifted and you lose, or two, you know what it's like to earn something and you fucking play your heart out, and sometimes you outbeast people.
What I gotta say is Kobe Bryant. The craziest story I ever heard was during the Olympics. The entire team went out to party and celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
And probably to ragtag a whole bunch of European women.
Yep. There's a bunch of NBA babies out there.
My man, when they were coming back from the club at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, after doing whatever the fuck they did, they said that Kobe was in the gym shooting. My man Kobe was like, yo, I came here to win.
Mm-hmm. And then even Melo was saying that shit made us look so bad. We all got on our shit and we went to the gym to practice early the next morning, and Kobe was there already talking about, I'm leaving. Yeah. I just finished my workout. They're like, what?
Yeah. They were like, yo, we showed up at 7, thinking that it's like, yo, we're gonna get in there and do a workout with Kobe. Kobe's like, nah, I'm done. I've been here since like 5 o'clock.
Yo, dude, it was I forgot who it was, but he was saying that he went into the gym. He saw Kobe was practicing. He went and he did his practice, and he's sitting there, and he's like, Kobe was there sweating, full of sweat. When I got there, I did my practice, I finished, and he's still there. And I left. Next time I saw him, like, yo, how often you work out? He goes, I was about to leave. I saw your ass come in, and I said, you ain't leaving before me. I mean, you ain't leaving after my like, fuck that. He's like, I ain't leaving now. I gotta show you that I'm putting in this work.
I'm gonna show you why I'm considered the best player right now in the NBA.
Yeah, listen, man. Sometimes this talent shit only takes you but so far, and it shows. Because, like, people want to give their flowers to LeBron, and everybody goes, oh, you got to worry about social media. But I'm sorry, we were fucking God honest truth back in the day. That's the one thing I missed. You ask anybody something, and they told you the fucking truth. It didn't matter how much you wanted to hear it or not, and it was like, you're sitting there crying about something, and they go, boo fucking who? You lost $100. Shut the fuck up and go do something with your life. Now it's like you got to go to counseling. You got to get a fucking vaccine for whatever the fuck you did. You could take 2 days off of work. You get a technical foul called.
Bro, it's ooh, excuse me. Now but you're right. It was crazy. I remember one person telling me, "Yo, you gotta work for everything because the world's gonna give you shit. They ain't gonna give you anything but shit."
Mm-hmm. That's all it owes you is nothing.
I ain't gonna front that shit. She looked like Chelsea Green right there.
That was.
That was Chelsea Green.
Yeah, shit, I'm not a one woman man. Shit. That's our country. I'm patriotic. You feel me?
I'm sorry, Mister.
It's 10:46. We gotta worry about the country.
I'm sorry, Mister.
No.
I'm not a one woman man.
Hey, listen, nah, it's alright though. Shit, I ain't fucking on them. Anyway, no, but what I'm getting at is like back in the day, imagine you could be the best player in the world. Jordan was the best player in the world, but everywhere he went, the newspapers, if he fucked up one shot, oh, this nigga sucks. This blah 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 blah. Get him off my fucking team. This, that, and the third. We gonna whoop his ass. He ain't that fucking good. You imagine these soft ass players hearing that now. What fucking Stephen A. Smith told LeBron, stop doing this shit to your son because people are gonna come after him. And LeBron wanted to fight Stephen A. That would have been normal. That would have been a normal conversation.
Even though Stephen A. was trying to look out for him.
That would have been a normal conversation back in the day. A nigga would have came in like, yo, bro, stop treating your son like that because it's only gonna make it worse for him. They were like, yo, you know, you're right. Not
keep my name still out your mouth.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not a big Stephen A. Smith fan. I said, I ain't got your son name in my mouth. I said, I'm talking about you.
Yo, and here's another thing.
I wasn't talking about your son. I'm talking about you.
Every woman that had short hair was G.I. Jane. Every woman was G.I. Jane. You know why there was no other woman that had short hair? Halle Berry was just fucking gorgeous. That's why we ain't never said nothing about her. Woo. You saw her in the Met Gala?
Yeah, and what is she now, like 50?
Dude, I don't know what she is, but I'll take a piece of that. Just get some samples. You got some samples.
What? He goes, I don't know how old that cake is, but I still eat it.
Mm-hmm. Juicy motherfucker. That's just how old is Harrison Ford? Nigga, you know damn well I ain't asking about Harrison Ford. Shit. She's in her 58th year of living.
Damn. And she's still looking fine like one.
Looking great. You know why? Because she ain't touch her fucking face. Don't touch your fucking face.
You know black don't crack.
I hear you, but you see some of these women with the lip fillers and the cheek fillers and the eyelashes and this and that, and they come out looking like a fucking zombie at 40.
Well, we spoke about this privately, and I say, you know, it's crazy how you got the girls who will go to the gym and work for the body, and then you have the girls that will go and get the BBLs and the breast lift and the fillers here, the fillers there, whatever, and then they want to go to the gym talking about, oh, I gotta keep my that's how I got my body. Like, no, no. A man knows when the body is done in the gym and when it's done on the
Dr. Kevorkian did your shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. Don't tell me you're an influencer, a gym influencer now, and you're telling women to go to the gym and do this exercise and that exercise.
Yeah,
when last weekend you was in DR in Colombia getting a tummy tuck.
Yo, bro, there's a chick, cam model. I'm not gonna tell you her name, but when I was younger, she was the first one that I was like, ooh, hold up, like exclusively her. Like this is the one I'm looking for. When the internet happened, I'm on all the sites. Like, let's see the leaks. This bitch locked her shit down, and she was fire. I'm not saying she don't look good now, but you could definitely see the difference in her face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, son, I gotta go back to some older shit. I would like sometimes she'll go live on Instagram or something. I'm looking, I'm like, all right, you know, this is a nice little tease here, whatever. But then you go back to the old shit, like, hey, daddy wants this one. I want the 1965 Super Sport Corvette. I don't want this 2026 Challenger.
Not for nothing. Very few women are gonna age like Halle Berry. Sorry.
No, that's true. But I'm not saying that she aged. Like she did something to herself. The fillers and all that other stuff. She touched her face.
To try to keep up with the young people.
It's like you could tell she did something to her fucking face. And I'm like, this shorty, you should never did that. She was like exotic.
Yo, you know who looks good? And she my age?
Who?
You see Maya?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she still got
What?
that body.
I was like,
But yo, it's crazy. It's crazy because you got these girls like you ever see Marissa Tomei? Like, I mean, of course we see she's single, Maya's single, Holly Berry. Like, why are all these fucking gorgeous women single? Because they crazy. I see the look on your face, Hutch. I could read, I could read, I could read dudisms. He's just like, cause they crazy. But it's right though. We need yo, I bet you any money if Holly Berry stab your ass it's an odd number of times. She ain't selfish.
I'm
Maybe
reporting
crazy.
her. I'm
Me
not
neither.
reporting her.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I got attacked by a shark. I had a shark in my pool. Motherfucker bit me. I picked his ass up, threw him in the ocean.
Sir, what happened to all these stab wounds? I stabbed myself.
I stabbed myself, fell off the roof by accident.
What do you mean you stabbed yourself? Well, sir, I was holding a knife and I was coming down the stairs.
I got
And I
electrocuted with a knife in my hand.
And I tripped. And as I was rolling down the stairs, I accidentally stabbed myself 33 times. Has to be odd. Remember, people, has to be odd.
That's right.
But
Shit, cause you be sitting there and be like, yo, I fell down the same stairs that Eddie Murphy's uncle's wife fell down. Goonie goo goo. Help me, please. Help me, please. I'm halfway down the stairs.
look,
I'm stabbing myself.
I'm gonna be very truthful. Marissa Tomei, she's in her 50s now. Beautiful for a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
But she ain't never want no kids. She was like, nah, I'm happy without no kids and I'm happy with my career. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I know Halle Berry was married like a couple of times. But I'm gonna say one line. I'm gonna say one thing, and Len knows this line because when our friend said it. No matter how fine a bitch is, there's some nigga out there that's tired of her.
Yeah. It's tired of her bullshit. But I ain't that nigga yet.
Can you believe somebody getting tired of Halle Berry? Like, I don't know all her husbands, but I don't know one of her husbands was David Justice from Atlanta. And this idiot beat her. Like, she's deaf, like, I think partially deaf from one ear.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, to me, he is a stupid motherfucker. But,
yeah,
you have some people who are like that, who just, but look, I can't knock Marissa Tomei and then for what they is. It is what it is.
No, I hear you.
My whole thing is like, look, there are people out there who don't want to have kids, who don't want to meet Barry. It doesn't mean that they're out there fucking every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yeah.
They just, they know I don't want to be married and I don't want no kids.
Word. I told this.
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Motherfuckers been together since the 70s.
They're not married?
They're not married.
Hey. Yo, listen, that marriage shit is only for people who believe in that shit.
Bro,
if you good, you good.
If you want to be married, that's good, whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember they interviewed Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, and they said, no, I'm his person. She's my person. We don't need a piece of paper to tell us that shit.
Word.
They're like on paper we're not married. I go put in our hearts. We are.
Kurt Russell was on some. If I get indicted, then we'll get married. That way she can't rat on me. Yo, you know what's funny? I told this chick today. I was like, yo, if we're older than 17 and I'm unmarried by 60, then at 75 we'll start a family. We'll get ourselves a baby pig, an alligator, and some fish, and we'll have a 2-bedroom apartment, and we'll keep the fucking the turtle in our mansion because he need room to grow. And she goes, I'm not trying to get married. I said, well, I said start a family. Listen, just because the alligator gonna have my attitude don't mean that that we get married. Shit, I'm too young I said, well, to be honest with you, by the time I'm 60, I'm gonna be a cute old man. It's gonna be hard to resist my ass. So I already know this shit. Oh, shit, I'm looking old already, and I'm sexy. Imagine me 60 years old.
My man said, "If you sexy and you know it."
Yo, but all right, UFC 315 is coming up this weekend. They want you to spend $352 on a. Nah, how much is it? It's normally like $80, $89.
I was
Right?
about to say about $79.99.
Yeah, right. You can order this shit on this and that.
And
Let's
let
see,
me guess, the card is ass.
No, there's two main event. There's two title matches.
Okay.
Oh, you need the bundle to order the shit. I'm already got the bundle. You can't just tell me how much the shit costs.
They gotta make you work for it.
Yeah, because you know what it is. You gotta get the bundle starting at $11 a month. Then you gotta pay for the shit is like, which is probably $90.
Then you gotta pay for maintenance.
Yep.
Then you gotta pay for super duper maintenance.
And if one of these people lose, you gotta charge you extra. All right, so we're gonna go down the line. I'm gonna work my way up now. We're gonna see what's in the prelims. I'm only gonna give a shit about the people I can pronounce what I know about the prelims. Jessica Andrade.
We don't got Ray to help you out today.
Word. Jessica
Yeah,
Andrade
you know
is
what?
in the prelim.
You know what? Is Ray gonna be on tomorrow?
I don't know. My man went MIA.
Ray,
It's tax
look at me
season.
now. Look at me.
You need a real ID now. Go ahead.
Look at
Coach.
me. You better be around next week. All right? If not, watch out.
Talking about
'Cause
great
you'll be going
razor
through a
blades.
table.
I mean,
You'll be going through a table. And then after the table, I'm going to go to the top rope and I'm going to hit you with a Macho Man elbow.
yep. With that machete in your
You've been
face.
warned.
Word.
3-minute warning.
Word. So Jessica Andrade is a former flyweight champion versus Jasmine Jasudavicius from Canada. You would have never thought that a name like that was Canadian. Right?
Wait, Joseph is saying Aldo's on the card?
Yeah, he's on the main card. And
They
then
brought him back?
I guess so. Mike Malott, another Canadian. There's a lot of Mike versus Charles Radkeck. Oh, who the fuck? Yo, see,
I
this
have
is the
no
problem.
idea who either of them are.
This is the real reason why people don't want immigration no more in this country. They ran out of fucking names. They ran out of names to give people. Ellis Island, I know for sure his fucking family name is not Red Kryllzzz. They probably said it's Red Take. They said, all right, Riddick. You just call him Red Truck. NY St. Dennis.
My man said, Red Stripe.
Manoir St. Dennis versus Kyle Probiotic. That's the first match of the main card. Then Alexa Grasso, former flyweight champion, the number 1 contender in the rankings, is going up against number 5, Natalia Silva.
Okay.
From Brazil. I know that's not surprising. And then here you go, the bantamweight match. Number 11, Jose Aldo versus Iman Zahibab. Number 11 versus number 15. If Jose Aldo loses this fight, Jose, you should have retired 4 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Long time ago.
Then the women's flyweight title, Valentina Shevchenko versus Mana Forrad. Mana Forrad. Fiorad. She's a Fiat.
Okay.
From France. She's the number 2 contender. So, and also apparently, Valentina Shevchenko is the only fighter in UFC history to earn all 8 rubies. So around the belt, it's an octagon. So roundabout each point there's a ruby. I guess they give you a ruby for each title you win, or each title defenses or some shit. She's the only UFC fighter to earn all 8 rubies. That was on, like, that was big news on Instagram today. Cause fuck it, why not, right? She Ruby. Her name is Valentina Shevchenko. It rhymes together to sell the merch. And then Belal Muhammad, the welterweight title champion. He's the champion of the title. He's the guy that CM Punk said congratulations to when he won the welterweight championship. Versus Jack Dalla Madenliner. He got 3 names. He's all 3 of these.
Well, hold on. He's from my man Galifianakis from fucking The Hangover. Cause goddamn, what a fucking name.
Word, Jack Dalla Madenliner, not Madalena.
The man means a lot. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, word. He means a lot to this fucking fight. Because if it wasn't him, they wouldn't be having it. He wouldn't be fighting Jack Dalla Muhammad Ali Maliman Homo. Shit. All right, but let's go down the list. Who you think is gonna win? Belal Muhammad or Jack Dalla Madenliner? I ain't never heard of them. You going with Jack?
I ain't never heard of him, but I'm just gonna go with Jack.
Bet on Madden, right? Fuck it. There's a Madden somewhere in there. There's no I in team, but there's Madden and Madalana Dino. Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Belal because he's Palestine. You know those people taking over. The most hated champion, Belal Muhammad. I guess so. He just came out of nowhere. And then, all right, the women's flyweight. You got Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiat.
Valentina.
I'm going to pick her ass, too. She's actually one of the most dominant fighters right now. And then Jose Aldo versus He-Man Zabibabab.
Wait, did you just call him He-Man?
Is A-I-E Man. I-E Man. I-E Man. I-E Man, don't you owe me $20? You changed, man.
I'm gonna go with that, man, because it sounded like you said He-Man.
All right, I'm gonna go with Jose Aldo because if he don't win this fight, I put my mortgage on this motherfucker, and I don't have a house. And then the Flemings Wire Fate, the women's flyweight bout, Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. Who you got? What up, Leon?
Natalia Silva. So because I like that name.
Well, Alexa Grasso for me. She's hot. And she's also a former champion. And she's Mexican. I don't know if that tells you anything.
Nothing.
Shit. And then Benoit St. Dennis versus Kyle Prepololek.
I have no idea.
Joe knows him. This is one of Show's favorite fighters.
John Jones?
No, Benoit St. Benoit St. Dennis. I'm sorry, he's white. He ain't Spanish.
Oh, no, man, I don't know.
And you don't know who Kyle Prepololek is? Prepololek? All right. Well, I'm going with Benoit because he's ranked. The other guy isn't. And plus, he's from France. He's from France with a tattoo on his chest.
Oh, no, he's losing that.
Nah, man. You know those people with tattoos. They look tough. You know what I'm saying? He's probably gonna strike fear in Kyle Prepololek. Hard.
It's not the tattoo. It's the French part.
Yeah. Shit. You ever asked a Frenchman something? He's like, yo, what can I eat? We don't have a French fry here. We can't want to don't fight the foie.
My man gonna hit you with the parlez-vous français? Je ne sais quoi?
That's I try to learn French, but they banned me from it because I was like, why are you trying to learn French? Because that's the only way you can sound aggressive and romantic at the same time.
We all know you didn't try to learn French.
I was just trying to have a voulez-vous coucher ça ce soir.
You were trying to learn French kissing.
That's true.
It's two different things. That's why they had to tell you to stop.
Word.
They can't tell you this is French class for speaking French, not French
Well,
class for learning how to French kiss.
No, because I walked around French class going, "Do you want to touch my wee wee?" You see, when you hear that's a joke. You can't get offended by it. Those are the rules here.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so we just went down the card. If I could find a free link to watch it, I probably still won't because I would forget about this shit. I don't. Yeah.
Hey, look,
bro, you have that.
If
I don't mean it works.
If you want, we can do Buffalo Wild Wings again.
All right, we can try. We can see what's up with that.
Maybe find a better Buffalo Wild Wings.
Word. One that actually serves food.
Or we can go to the same one, and instead of sitting at the table by the screens that's going to be served by the bar, we can go to a booth and probably get better service.
Probably.
Are they going to have cookies?
But you got to remember, the place was empty. So there was only a few seats that I could sit at that show the TV. Even though there's a TV at every booth, there's only one that.
Not here. You chose a spot that we can watch all the TVs at.
No, they chose that spot. I just said I'm here for the fight. I want to see the TVs. He goes, all right, cool. He goes,
they put you in a spot where you can watch all the TVs.
And I'm sitting here blinded by the booty because the hostess had a nice booty, and I didn't hear her say, "Oh, if you want a spot by the TVs, there's no service there." I probably was like, "Oh, I don't need no cell phone service. I'm gonna be watching the fight."
My man said, she said, "Oh, very bad service, but you can follow my ass."
Word.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
Good deal for me.
Okay, USA.
Okay. You want to hear some French? You want to touch my BB? I learned it just for you, man. Shit.
My man sounded like my man Pepe Le Pew.
I will follow you to anywhere. I will love you. And that will do. That's how you got to do it, guys.
So so we did the picks, right?
Yep.
All right. So guess we're gonna wrap this up.
Yep. Show came just in time to leave.
All I gotta say is during the wrap up, Knicks won, bitches.
That's it. And it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Bosses sucks. Peace, everybody.
Peace. Love you guys. Thanks for watching us.
Word.